Hey fam, happy Sunday. I am driving home from seeing bodywork clients and from doing some shopping for the bodywork space, which is exciting. I love redecorating, so this is like an awesome thing for me to do. And I spent the afternoon with a dear friend of mine who is also a mom. She is a single mom and has been a single mom since she was 16. She was a very young mom. And she's also a professional. She's in the same line of work as I am, except she's an esthetician. And she's also a co-owner of this boutique that I am a part of now. So we're both what I would consider to be extremely ambitious women. We're both very committed to the work that we do, and we're also moms. And we were having this conversation on the way back from running our errands that I thought was really interesting, because I told her, I'm like, sometimes I feel like a really bad mom because so much of my focus on a daily basis is my work. Whether it is what am I going to do with certain one-on-one clients that I'm coaching, or bodywork clients, or what am I going to do for my team or my fitness clients. I spin a lot of plates and I love it. I love every moment of that. And so a lot of my mental energy is on that a lot of the time. And I am not the arts and crafts mom. I'm not the sit on the floor and paint with your kid mom. I'm not, I don't do a lot of things that I see other moms do and take great joy in doing with their kids. And for a good long while, and even somewhat like now, I have a lot of mom guilt around not being the Pinterest mom that I imagine is desirable or better for my child than me. And so I was saying that to my friend, and she resonated so much with what I was saying. She's like, I'm not that mom either. You know, I love my kid and I would do anything for my kid, and I go out of my way to make sure my kid has the best education and the best support system in me, and that they know that they can talk to me whenever, you know, and that I'm here for them. But I'm also, being a mom is not her primary role. It's not the primary thing that brings her fulfillment. She adores her child, but that is not like a big identifying marker for her. And I really resonate with that. You know, when you go on Instagram or you read profiles of women, you know, one of the very first things they talk about is like mom of 3 or mom of 4 or mom of whatever. And that's like a big marker in their identity. And even though being a mom has shaped me and grown me, it's not the primary role that I talk about all the time to my community. And it's not the primary role that I lean into when it comes to how I identify myself. And so I have huge aspirations as a woman, as a soul on this planet. My aspirations are huge. And building multi-million-dollar businesses takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of focus. And the projects that I want to launch and the organizations that I want to fund, it takes a lot of focus and takes a lot of work. And that's where a lot of my energy is and where a lot of my energy goes. And I think that there's this divide in so many women, and I'm meeting more of them and having more of these conversations where it's like, I can't do what you're doing, for example, if they're comparing their track to mine, because I have children and my children require XYZ from me. And I do believe that our children, of course, deserve quality time with us and quality energy with us. And I also believe that we as women make our children our excuse a lot. We make the fact that we are moms a reason for why we can't do stuff all the time. We think our kids need way more time than they do with us, one-on-one. Like, our children are perfectly capable of entertaining themselves, educating themselves, and being their own individual beings. And in fact, that is extremely healthy for them. It's healthy that they are answering their own questions and looking for their own answers and exploring the world without our aid all of the time. It's healthy that they see the example of independence in their mother. That is healthy. It's healthy that they see their moms involved in other things other than just parenting. Like, that is healthy for them to see a model of a woman who can do more than one thing in the world and still have passions and hobbies and interests, and also be a mom and be a present mom, right? And so I wanted to come live and talk about this because this is a guilt of mine that I have been living with, and I know that I've been feeling this. I'm not the only one. I tend to really be like a pointed example of what's happening in the collective a lot, at the same time that other people are experiencing what I'm experiencing. But if you are watching this and you're like, oh my God, I feel like you're talking to me, like, please understand that in your life, you don't have to choose your children or your ambitions or your aspirations. Okay, that is complete bullshit, and it's a story that you have about why you can't achieve what you want to achieve. Your life is not better or easier if you just didn't have children. Like, people who don't have kids don't have more opportunity than you do because you have children. That is a huge story, and it's very limiting. And I can't believe the amount of women that I talk to on a regular basis that sincerely believe because they have children, they can't accomplish more with their life, or they are limited on their ability to do what I do or anybody else does with their experience of life. Some of the most powerful women that I have met in my fitness business created a multi-million-dollar business with 4 children. In fact, the one woman I'll never forget, the first live event that I ever went to, her name is Jackie, that I heard her speak. She was a single mom of 4 kids. And when her husband left, she wasn't working. She had no job. Beachbody was her only job. And she created a multi-million-dollar business with 4 children at home and an online fitness business. Like, what? Insane. So this is pretty cliche, but I'll say it because it's the truth. Like, they can be the reason why you can't do something, but they can also be the reason why you do something. And I want to encourage you that if your dream is huge, if your aspiration is so much bigger than you can even fathom, to not water it down because you don't think it's available to you because of being a mom, because of having children. Don't water down what you actually want. Don't settle for like the next best thing because you don't think you can have what you actually want. Go for what you want. If you want to be a millionaire, if you want to create multi-million-dollar businesses, if you want to fund 10,000 foundations, if you want to travel the entire world, if you want whatever it is that you want, go for what you want and allow your life to expand enough that it can fit your children and your aspirations. Allow yourself the capacity to expand enough that it can fit everything that you want inside of it, and you don't have to pick. You don't. You can have everything you want. You just have to grow enough to incorporate everything that you want. You have to become the kind of woman who can fit everything that she wants in her life at the same time. And yeah, there are going to be growing pains, but it's 100% possible to do. 100% possible to do. So I encourage you guys to dream bigger and to dream with your children, and to not let your children be the reason why you're not going for the things that you want, because they should absolutely be the reason why you want, and you go straight for the things that you want. Cool? So I love you. You're doing a great job as a mom. You're rocking the parent thing. I see you being an amazing human being and wanting to set a positive example for your kid, and you're doing exactly that by being who you are, for dreaming at the level that you dream, and for going for the things that you want. You are killing it. Okay? I will answer you guys in your comments when I'm not driving. I love you guys. Happy Sunday.